You said, man, I went viral the other day. Boy, you still playing around with that thing? It's going to, man, that's going to go away, man. It's going to zero, man. It's going to crash, man. Then they laugh at you. It's a joke. And then you start getting to the bag. Then you start disrupting the program, and then they fight you. That's what's going on with banks right now. Think about it right now. When you put money in a bank, right, depending on when you put it in there, it may not show up right away. Well, why is that? I know you know it's in there. You can't tell me that you don't know it's in there. Yeah, right? They know. Immediately they know. Have you ever gone to a grocery store, right? The cash register rings you up. You take your debit card. You put it in there. You put your PIN number in there. Boop. They know the money's in there immediately. They know. So why is it when you want to do something with it and take it out and move it here, do this, do that, why does it take 4, 5, 10 days? It's because they have your money lent out. It is tied up. And Calvin, explain to me the 4 or 5 days thing and stuff like that, because it's in the markets. When you take your money and you put it into a savings account, it is not in the bank. The bank, it's a if they were to keep it in there, it would be a liability. They get rid of it as soon as they put it in the money markets, they put it in government bonds, they lend it out to other people. They get it out as fast as you put it in so they can turn it into a debt. That's how they get more money. They have to get interest on a debt. They create a debt out of thin air. The money was never even there. So if crypto is ruining that process, what do you mean, Calvin? If I'm taking my money out of centralized banking institutions, if you are doing that and you're putting it into crypto exchanges, Bank of America and Wells Fargo and Chase, they no longer they don't get fees when we transfer this back and forth to each other, peer-to-peer. They are cut completely out of this. You think they like that? You think they like seeing billions of dollars leave their banks and go into crypto? Oh, no. They got an absolute problem with that. But they can't do nothing about the technology. So the first thing they want to do after they try to ignore you, oh, crypto is going to zero. Oh, it's just a Ponzi scheme, blah, 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 Jamie Dimon and all of them. Oh, you blah, 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 blah. They ignore you. Then they laugh at you until they start seeing all that money coming out the bank. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now they fight you. Now they're trying to block the on and off ramps. They're trying to shut down the banks that do business with crypto exchanges. They're trying to block it now. They're fighting now for their life as they go down in flames. This is right before your eyes. You guys can see this stuff. This is happening right before your eyes. Before, it was something like, man, maybe it's right or maybe whatever. You can see Silvergate. 30th largest bank in the United States, gone. Now what does the government do? Oh, well, we're going to give you some money and we're going to save you. For what? They bought your government bonds at a certain percent, and then you went and put a bunch of money into the marketplace, caused them to mess their whole balance sheet up and all that, and now you're coming to save them? When was the last time the government came to save you when your business was struggling? If you didn't sell a certain amount of product or service or whatever, did the government say, well, we're going to come and help you out and save you out? No, they don't do that. But they do it to protect themselves, to protect the banking institutions. Why do they need to protect the banks? Let me show you. Calvin, why do they need to protect the banks? I'll tell you why. I've showed this before, but I'm showing it to you in a different way now. Oh my gosh, man. It just hit me this way. It just hit me this way to show it to you. So I got to show it to you this way. This is going to hurt some people. It's going to absolutely piss them off. Why are the governments saving the banks? Somebody said interest rates. Yeah, Okie Loyal said it. He said student loans. Somebody down here is paying attention. Student loans. Let me show it to you. Here's why the government is trying desperately to save these banks. Let me flip my camera around. U.S. government's biggest financial asset is student debt. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. I need the definition I need a definition of asset. A useful or valuable thing, person, or a quality. Property owned by one person or a company regarded as having value and available to meet debts, commitments, and legacies. Wait a minute. Whoa. Property owned by a person or a company, but the government is neither one of those. Well, this is about to get deep. Their biggest financial asset is student debt. Look down here when you look at it. Look at this pie. It is not deposits. It is not other loans and advances. It is not mortgages, corporate equities, but it is student loans that is making the government rich. I went a step further. This is gonna blow your mind. Fiscal.treasury.gov. Watch this. These are the financial statements of the United States government for the fiscal years ending in 2022 and 2021. Let's pay attention to what the assets was on the balance sheet. In billions of dollars, that means this is 1.4 trillion, 1.6 trillion. Look what we have here. Those some big numbers. Loans and receivable. Look at the big numbers. 1.4 and 1.6 trillion in these 2 years. Let's click on this PDF. Some of y'all haven't done the research, so I'm gonna do it. I've done it for you. Okay, I've done it for you. Pay attention. Look at this. Let me blow it up let me hit it up one time. Look at this. Federal direct student loans and education. 1.3 trillion. That was 2022. Right. Look down here in 2021. Federal direct student loans and education, $1.2 trillion. It's not even, nothing else is even close. $1.2 trillion. No, somebody said, no, that's billions or whatever. You see the comma in there? Did you see the comma in there? That's 1.3 trill. That's with a T. It's with a T. That is not 1.313 bit. No, that's 1.3 trill, son. Why is that a problem? The government is not a company. Remember, assets is for people who have companies, property and stuff. Watch this. Look. If these are your top assets by market cap, all assets, 1.3 trillion would put the government up here next to silver. Silver has 1.4. Google has 1.3. It puts the government up here in the top 10. Somebody said, that's U.S. debt. For you, sir. Just give me a second. Just hold 1 second. You're wrong. I'm just going to flip this around and see if this... No, sir. The U.S. national debt is 31 trillion. The U.S. national debt is 31 trillion. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, 31 trillion. Your kids are already $100,000 in debt. You, the tax-paying citizen, you're about $250,000 in debt. If you are not a wealthy individual and you do not have $1 million+ right now, you're 250 in debt, and your kids are 100 in debt. How you like those apples? These are real numbers, so so there's no disputing. Somebody said wrong. Okay. The U.S. debt is 31 trillion, and your kids are in $100,000 in debt. I'm looking right at the numbers. I'm looking at this. I do this for real. I don't know why you think that it's not. Let me show you something else. You think that you're gonna get out of it. You're not. The U.S. federal tax revenue, this is the green numbers, is only 4.6. Look, they're only collecting per citizen average $13,000 in federal tax. Local, that means your local state shit. Look, you see it? Are you seeing this? This is your state debt. You're not going to get out of it with state. It's the federal that's even trying to keep it afloat. You go down here and you look at the population and you look at the workforce and you look at all these numbers. Y'all don't do the numbers. Somebody said, nobody pay that shit back. Right. You're making my point. Somebody said, nobody pays it back. Right. So if you are not paying any of your stuff back and the United States government is in $31 trillion of debt and they're not paying it back and yet they keep on printing this, you keep going at work and you're out here working 40, 50, 60 hours a week and nobody's paying nothing back. But yet we keep printing money. Do you understand how broke you are getting? This is being deflationary. This right here, this is inflationary. I mean, they just print this. They keep printing this. They just keep printing it. More and more printing. When you go to work and you're 40, 50, 60 hours a week, what are they paying you? $10, $15? Let me give you $20 an hour. You're making $20 an hour. Okay, let's do some math then. Let's do some math. We're gonna make it real. Watch this. This is gonna be so fun. This is so fun. Numbers, there's something serious. 40 hours a week. I'm giving you 40 hours a week and they're paying you $20 an hour. Let me do it again. You make $20 an hour, okay? 40 hours a week. Congratulations, $800 a week. You work 4 weeks, that's $3,200 a month. Congratulations. Times 12 months. Congratulations. $38,400 a year. This is gross. This is before they take the tax. They're going to take taxes out of this. You work all year for a total of $38,400, and you're probably only going to see $26,000 of it. Then you got to wait 3-4 months into the next year to try to fill out some paperwork, hopefully that the government gives you some of your money back. $38,000. The government is going to tax you, and you're only going to be able to have about $26,000 of it. You got to wait 3-4 months into the next year, fill out some paperwork, and hope they give you some of your money back. But wait for it. This is about to get real for a lot of you right now. Oh, I love people talk like this. I love these type of conversations. Now you got this $26,000, right? Okay? You pay your rent, you pay your mortgage, you pay your car loan, this, that, and the third, but you're paying interest on that. Your car loan, unless you pay for your car cash, don't you got interest on that? Right. So you're getting broke about a minute. You're paying interest on your car note, okay? And then when you go to the grocery store, wait for it. You go to the grocery store, unless you stay in a place like Florida, you go and you buy your groceries, and what do they do when you buy your groceries? They tax your ass. You go to the grocery store, buy $100 worth of groceries, and they add tax on your groceries. Wait a minute. They're taxing you before you get your check. Then you get your check, and everything you buy inside the city is state and federal tax all over the place. How are you going to get out of that? Explain to me. I'm going to say it again. You get a check. They take their taxes out and get their money before you get yours. They give you the leftovers. Now you got some leftovers. And now let's say you got out of $800 a week, you got $500. Well, when you go and start spending that $500, when you go and buy gas and you go buy, they tax you on that. You getting taxed on the groceries? You go buy a little outfit, taxes. You go to buy your little Coca-Cola drink, a little orange Fanta, taxes. You're taxing me up front, state tax, and then you tell me, oh, well, you owe us some more. Wait, what? Y'all been taxing my ass all year, man. What the heck? And you want to tell me, well, ain't nobody want to pay it back. That's right. You don't want to pay it. So now the government is saying, okay. Here's where the dumb, ignorant tax comes in. You don't want to pay your taxes. So here's where you get taxed again. The economy messes up like what it is right now. You know, COVID came through and messed the economy up. And the government says, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to print money. We're going to print money and we're going to help people out. And you thought you was getting over. You thought you was, I'm sitting at the house, dog. I ain't even working. You know what I mean? I'm collecting a check. The government sending me check. You know what I mean? I'm making more money sitting at the house than I was when I was going to work. Ignorant. Let me tell you how that's what we call the ignorant tax. You see, you wasn't going to work helping a business owner create products and services in the marketplace. You wanted to stay at home, get money from the government, and all you wanted to do was take that money and go buy up these products and services that was in the marketplace, but they wasn't being reproduced because your ass was sitting at home. You didn't want to work. You was playing PlayStation. Well, let me tell you how that's dumb tax. Let me help you out. Here we go. The government put about $8-10 trillion in the market during COVID the last 2 years. Every time they introduce and put more money in the marketplace, it weakens your buying power. How does it do that? Because when you're sitting at home and all you're doing is spinning, and there's nobody at work creating more products and services to replace what you buy, the business owners raise the prices of their products and services. It's called consumer price index. Remember, it was as high as about 11%. They raised the price. So your Bosch and Loam, okay, that you put in your eyes and stuff like, it's no longer $7. It's $12 and $13 now because they got to stay in business and you pay the blunt of that. So they raised their prices. Now your $100 doesn't have the same buying power. That's called dumb tax. See, the government don't even have to tax you on that. They just put the money into the marketplace to stimulate the economy, knowing that that is going to cause the CPI index to go absolutely nuts. Inflation. That's the dumb people tax. See how it works? See, y'all, some of y'all want to talk. Y'all want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. They don't want to keep it real. Why people like me and other people who have this information, and now I'm giving it to you, we're out here learning new. We're out here learning new skills. We're learning how crypto works. We're learning how to trade crypto. We're taking our intellectual property, turning it into a digital asset, starting businesses. Why do you want to start a business? Because businesses like to break even on their taxes or completely pay zero taxes. In fact, we're going to be able to make more money because we either pay our taxes quarterly or we pay them at the end of the year or something like that. And most of the time, we have most of our money. We can put it in there and we can invest it. And we're not going to get taxed on that stuff. The only way you're getting taxed on your capital gains is if you actually take your money out of the market. You take $1,000 and it runs up to $10,000. You don't pay taxes on that. That is an unrealized gain. You only pay taxes on it once you take your profits. And depending on how smart you are, you may let it sit in there and you let it marinate for over a year. Because now you're paying long-term capital gains tax, somewhere around 0 to 20% versus short-term capital gains tax. Taking it out before a year. I'm just sprinkling sauce on people right now. Most of us who are really, really smart, we don't even do that. Put $1,000 in something, it runs up to 1,000, 10,000 or 100,000. We don't even sell the profits. We don't sell the asset. We hold the asset. We go to the bank. We go to the bank and we say, hey, I want to borrow against my appreciating asset. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Borrowing. Oh, yeah, look. I just want you to know. Look. how billionaires leverage debt to avoid paying taxes. First, when it comes to non-salary related income, only profit is taxed. Uh-oh. Let me break that down for you. Let me unpack that for you. You see, when you go to work for someone, that is called active income. And active income will be actively taxed because you are trading your time for money. And when you do tax, that is going to be taxed, active income. Yet, businesses and business owners, we don't get salaries. No. We don't get salaries. No, it works different for us. You see, what we do is we start a business. We set up 501(c)s and stuff like that so we can give away to charities, so we can write some of that stuff off. We don't have to pay some of the taxes here. And then we let some of our investments go in 10 and 20 and 50x. And then we go to a bank and we say, hey, I want to borrow against my appreciating asset. It's worth $100,000. I would like to borrow 50,000 of it. Why would you borrow $50,000? Because that's creating a leveraged debt. Guess what happens with leveraged debt? It's not taxable. You can't tax debt. Leveraged debt. No. You think Elon Musk is super rich because he doesn't go in and clock into Tesla. He owns Tesla shares. Those shares are worth billions of dollars. There is not one bank on the planet Earth that will turn him down if he wanted to go borrow $100 million against his Tesla stock. So that's $100 million that he can get. What is he going to do with it? Go buy a boat? No, we don't do stuff like that. We take that money and put it into other appreciating assets. Let me give you an example. You go and you borrow $50,000 against your $100,000 appreciating asset. You go and you buy a quadruplex. You invest in a quadruplex. Now you got another appreciating asset, real estate. It's 4 units. And you rent each one of those units out $2,000 a piece. That's $8,000 cash flow. You have 2 appreciating assets, your original one, you have a new appreciating asset, and now you have $8,000 a month in cash flow. You take half of that, pay off your original loan that you start paying that off. Now you got $4,000 left in what? Cash flow. By the way, none of this is taxable. All of this was created from a leveraged debt. But y'all don't want to pay attention to me when I talk to y'all about the government making money from you with student loans. They will only educate you and your kids because the government creates the public school curriculum. If you didn't know that, the school curriculum in the public schools is created by the government. They are training your kids to be slaves to the system. They trained you to be a slave to the system. You got an opportunity to break out of it right now with this education. They only give you enough information to go off into the workplace and compete as an employee. Active income, so they can tax you. And when you get fed up on it, you go to school. Oh, I got to go back to school and I got to go get a degree and I got to get a PhD. Now you go back to the government and say, can you please give me a student loan? But now your ass is in debt. They got you exactly where they wanted you. This is where they want you in the first place. So they got to train you up. They playing the long game. They've been training you up since you was a freaking little bitty toddler. Yeah, when I found this out, I was like, wait, what? You talking about somebody who was upset? Somebody said, is this pre-recorded? Nah, this ain't pre-recorded. It's 10:54 p.m. April the 11th on the East Coast. And I'm reading your comment saying, is this pre-recorded? Nah, it's not pre-recorded. I'm live, brother. Y'all got to get this, man. Y'all got to get this. I've been screaming from the mountaintop right now that people need to start taking this technology. I'm not even going to say crypto. You need to start taking this technology more serious. I'm screaming it from the mountaintops right now. Take this technology technology more serious. It is not going anywhere. It's just not. You have now I told people this. Let me bring it up. Oh, God, this is good stuff. I'm in the pocket, man. I'm not even talking about my ebook and stuff like that. If you buy, you buy. If you don't, you don't. I'm telling you, missing the link in my bio, man. If you don't take advantage of that, I'm just going to keep going, though, because I got to show you something. I spoke about this the other day, and I'm going to do it. I haven't done it in a minute, so I'm going to bring it back out because I got to make it real for people. It's not real until I make it more real. I'm going over there to my couch in a minute. Let me clear my couch. Yeah. Let me clear my couch because we going to get it. Y'all need to hear it tonight. You need to hear it tonight. This is the time that you wake your spouse up. Go get them out the bed right now. Hey, honey, baby, you got, hey, what's going on? I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm trying to keep you from not having to go to damn work tomorrow. Get out the bed. Look at this. Before I go over here to my couch and show you something that's going to blow your mind, because it's going to be something that is going to, you won't be able to deny it, period. Look at this. I'm screaming from the rooftops and I'm telling people, okay? Cryptocurrency, it is a technology. You're totally forgetting that part. The blockchain is a technology. It's the fastest growing adopted technology curve in human history. Now, I'm going to prove that to you in a second, but I want to remind you what it was before that. It used to be, I told you, it was the color television. That was the fastest growing adopted curve technology in history until the internet took it down. Then that became the fastest growing adopted technology in human history until mobile phones, these things, smartphones, took it down. Now it is Web3, the blockchain, non-fungible tokens, DeFi, crypto. This is the new one. It ain't going nowhere. Look at the adoption curve. If you don't know how these works, I'm explaining it to you in a way that you will never forget it ever in your life. On the front end of the curve, it has to be adopted by tech enthusiasts and innovators. These are the people that move first. Normally, you don't hear about this until later on, after everything has already been adopted and you start hearing the backstory. You start figuring out who did it and all. But nobody really knows these people when they first start. Then it moves into the next section, early adopters, visionaries. This is where we are right now. Did you know that this technology, meaning crypto, it has not even reached what's called the top of a bell curve or the top of an S curve. We're not even at the top yet. We're still on the front end of this thing. Visionaries and early adopters, people like you listening to people like me on a live. Congratulations. You are putting yourself in position to get just stupid type of money. I'm serious about this. Now, let me explain this to you before we get over here to the bottom of this. Let me go over here and show you something. Yeah. Pay attention. Pay attention. Look at this. Let me hook it up for you and put it all in perspective for you. Look at this. Pay attention. What is this? What's that right there? Huh? Rolling Stones, Some Girls. Rick James, Come and Get It. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall album, yo. These are 8-track tapes. That's music, right? It went to cassette tapes, right? Y'all remember these? Cassette tapes, and then it went to DVDs. Y'all don't remember this? Now, why am I showing you this? Because music started off with reel-to-reels, then it went to 8-track tapes, then it went to cassette tapes, then it went to disc. That was an evolution. It took many, many years before we got to where it is right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna make this make sense to you in a minute. What is this right here? Some of y'all never seen this or held it in your life. This is a floppy disk. Before I started making $10,000 and $20,000 a month selling and leasing beats online, I was creating music on a floppy disk on a Korg Triton in 2001. We literally had to put this in the freaking keyboard, and you could only hold 1.44 megabytes of data. Let me help you out. Y'all got now smart media cards that go into computers that hold 256 and all kind of gigabytes of stuff. But this is how we held data. I'm going somewhere with this. You might want to pay attention. This is going to be crazy. Look at this. This is what? A mini recorder. Kobe Bryant, you dropped 81 points on Toronto tonight. How you feel about it, Kobe? Right? Kobe would give his thing, and then you have to go back. Rewind it back. You had to pay attention to where he said what the quote was. Before you can even write a story and print it in a newspaper, you had to do all kind of buttons, and you hope that your tape didn't mess up, and then you lost the whole interview. This is a mini cassette recorder. I'm going somewhere with this. This is about to be crazy. Look at this. What is this? Some of y'all never seen this in your life. This is what's called an Ogo phone. It wasn't cellular. It was just an Ogo phone. This is how we checked our email addresses. When I was making that money and people sending my money to PayPal, I had to check my emails with Hotmail and all of that. I had to check it on this. This is a thing that we had to check our emails on. Physical buttons and all kind of stuff. Y'all never even seen it in your life. What's this right here? This is a Betamax tape. No, it is not a VHS tape. This is a Betamax. Some of y'all don't even know what the hell a Betamax tape is. This came before the VHS tapes, which you had to go and rent at Blockbuster. You would walk into Blockbuster. You had to drive your car across town, go into the parking lot, get out your car, physically walk into a store, walk around for 20, 30 minutes looking for Master P, I Got the Hookup, or Titanic, or something like that. And hopefully that somebody didn't check it out. Then you had to present them this card, pay your money, drive all the way back home, take a physical tape, put it into a VHR, press a button before you can even watch a damn movie. It would take 2 hours before you watch the movie. Some of y'all don't even know this. I still got my Blockbuster card. Then we moved over to this, didn't we? Right? Moved over to DVDs and then Blu-ray disc, but it started off with those. What's this? You might want to pay attention, because when I break this out and I finish this, some of y'all gonna get the most valuable information you got in your life. This is a football game. That's right. You see the instructions on the back? You see the gridiron and the stadium and the scoreboard up there? Physical buttons. This is how we played football, and mine still works, as you can see. Right? And the last thing I want to show y'all on this is what? This. Motorola two-way pager. StarTAC flip phone. Some of y'all never even seen a StarTAC flip phone with removable battery. This battery removes. Then it moved into this, stuff like this. You had your razors and all of that. Then you had touchscreen up here, quirky keyboard down here. This is your BlackBerry Bold. Now, why am I showing you all of this? Look how much real estate this takes up on my couch in my office. Look at all the real estate. This was industries that was worth billions of dollars. All of this stuff right now is in your phone. Listen to me. Everything that is sitting here on my couch taking up real estate has all been replaced by the device you're holding in your hand. I dare you to call me a lie. Your music is not physical anymore. It doesn't come like this. It doesn't come like this. It doesn't come in cassette tapes. It is on what? Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. It has all been digitized. The physical version of music cannot touch the digital version of it. It ain't even close. Look at how we used to actually bang beats. We had to physically put our data on one of these. It only held 1.44 megabytes. Your smartphone now holds 128 gigs, 256 gigabytes. Your physical data cannot touch the actual data that you have on your phone, and we're now moving into the cloud. This physical version of data storage cannot touch the actual digital version of it. What is this? Your phone has a voice recorder in it. You do not have to worry about this. You can record on your phone. It's got a condenser microphone in it. You can see the wave files. You can move them around. You can zoom in on them. You can chop and edit it. You can do all kind of stuff, and you have it for life. Then you can take it and throw it in the cloud. Is that true? Yes. Do you have to walk around in physical stores with cards to rent anything when it comes to watching a movie? No. Netflix is on your freaking phone. Is that true? Hulu, Pandora, all that stuff is on your phone. So all of this now has been digitized. You can carry it on your phone. Is that right? Do you have a button on your phone that you can click and check your email? The physical version of checking emails has been digitized. It ain't even close. Some of y'all got 6 email addresses. Your games are not physical anymore. They have now been digitized. Clash of Clans and all kind of other stuff. You are carrying 1,000 games on your phone right now. Your phone is no longer having quirky keyboards and stuff. It has all been digitized. All of this stuff is in your phone, and it was an evolution. Now watch this. I just told you that cryptocurrency is not just a freaking crypto. It is technology. They are digitizing money now. You don't think that money is going to replace the physical version of what you are throwing around in the strip clubs. That's going away. Central banking, look, digital dollars, central bank digital currency, crypto is not going anywhere. It is only going to get stronger. They're digitizing your money now. If you think digitizing your information and your data and your music and your movies, if you thought that was something, ladies and gentlemen, they are digitizing money now. You think this is going somewhere? It's not. You better wake up. You are on the front end of an adoption curve for the most widely adopted technology in human history, and we're still on the front end of it. Is it making sense to you now? Is it making sense? People think this is some magic money and it's going away, or crypto is a scam and it's going to zero, whatever. Wake up. Wake up. Now, I gave you all of that information. Now I gotta back this up. I gotta back this up and see if any of this is making sense and if they're lying to you and trying to keep you away from it. Oh, this is gonna be real for somebody. Somebody right now is gonna be like, oh, whoa. Hold on, son. Wait a minute, bro. Whoa. No, it ain't no wait. It ain't wait. Watch this. This is about to be so dope. God dang it, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh God, I'm just pulling it up for you. You ready? Okay. I'm clicking on this. I'm showing you what's happening in real time. I triple double dog dare you to go research it and see if I'm telling you the truth. Okay? That's what we're doing here. I'm giving you information that you can go research. So when you get off this live, you can stop playing around with this information. Okay? You can read my ebook or buy it or not and learn what else you need to learn, or you could just keep playing around. It's going to cost some people, though. It's going to cost some people something. Hold on, got one last thing I'm pulling up here. And then you go, oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Let me pull that up. Yeah. Y'all ready for this? Check this out. Now I'm getting ready to back up my information to see if I was just making it up. Watch. Take notes. Anybody ever heard of the NASDAQ? Anybody ever heard of the NASDAQ? Right? The NASDAQ, wait for it. Look, I want to remind you. The NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange and stuff like that, that's where these big boys are right here. These companies. Okay? All of these companies right here. Right? Why do you think Apple is creating virtual reality goggles and mixed reality goggles and augmented reality? Why do you think Microsoft tried to spend $68 billion to acquire, a gaming house company? Why do you think Microsoft put about $10 billion in ChatGPT, right? Did you know that JP Morgan owns more silver than anybody in the United States of America? Why is Google creating Palm, which is their artificial intelligence, which is ChatGPT? Why did Amazon partner with Avalanche? Hold on, let me show you. Why did Amazon partner with Avalanche? These companies are the most valuable companies in the world. Apple, 2.5 trillion. Microsoft, 2.1. This is the Saudi oil, okay? Silver, the person who owns the most silver, watch this. Silver, JP Morgan Holdings, world record. Yeah. JP Morgan holds they hold 200 million ounces of physical silver. JP Morgan holds more silver than anybody in the United States of America. They hold the highest amount of physical silver in history. I'm trying to show you what these are the most valuable assets in the world, and they're all moving into the blockchain. Now I'm going to prove it to you. Pay attention. Watch this. Jamie Dimon, Bitcoin Jamie Dimon is the CEO of JP Morgan, okay? Bitcoin is a hyped up fraud, okay? At JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, he is on record saying Bitcoin is a fraud. Wait for it. JP Morgan, the first bank to go into the metaverse. JP Morgan is the first leading bank to launch in the metaverse. They have something called Onyx. They have moved into the metaverse because they know that their physical version of banking is going away. This digital thing that we're talking to you about, this technology, it ain't going nowhere. They know it. So he's already moved into the metaverse. This is the same person that said Bitcoin is a fraud. They're in the metaverse. Wait for it. JP Morgan, look. JP Morgan's crypto wallet trademark is approved. Say what? The green light comes more than 2 years after bank submitted paperwork to U.S. Patent and Trademark Office and runs a counter to CEO Dimon's opinion on virtual currencies. Wait a minute. Bitcoin and crypto is a fraud, but y'all have a crypto wallet with a trademark? This is the number one bank in the United States of America. Chase is the number one bank in the United States of these America. Yeah. Bank of America is the second largest bank. What are they doing when it comes to crypto if it's going to zero? Bank of America and Fidelity purchased over $75 million of MicroStrategy stock in Q1 of this year. These financial giants are bullish on Bitcoin. Why did they buy $75 million worth of MicroStrategy stock? Because MicroStrategy holds 140,000 Bitcoin. Worth $14 billion right now. They bought $75 million in this company that holds 140,000 Bitcoin. You see, there's no regulation on Bitcoin for the banks right now, so they can't hold it on their books because it's not a regulated security. It's not with the SEC. Bitcoin is decentralized. So to get around that, they bought MicroStrategy. This is the largest holder of Bitcoin in these United States of America. They bought $75 million worth of the stock. Do you think that they did that because they just had it to store around because it's just for shits and giggles? This is the second largest bank in the United States. The largest bank is in the metaverse and they are trademarking crypto wallets. That means they hold crypto. What are y'all talking about? Let me show something else to you. Oh gosh, wait for it. I gotta break this down. Watch this. Oh yeah, some of y'all missed this stuff. I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah. Wait for it.
What's it about?
Sort of characterize by wonder. As I think it's reasonable to own it, to take crypto for.
The most valuable company in the world, who also cannot hold crypto on their books right now, doesn't matter. Look at this. Double tap the screen if you're loving this information. Apple is the most valuable company in the world with a $2.5 trillion market cap. Apple does not hold any Bitcoin. They can't do that. So it's a logistical nightmare for them. But you know who does hold Bitcoin? The CEO of Apple.
Cause as a mean of tender. But there are other things that we're definitely looking at.
Like what?
Like I wouldn't want to have anything to announce today.
He doesn't want to tell you that Apple is coming into the blockchain strong. They're coming into VR and AR. So he's like, what? Like what? Apple, talk to us. Nothing I can't talk to you about today. So he presses them on it. Look.
Well, let me ask you a different question, because you just said that you might not do it personally. Do you own crypto and any Bitcoin or Ethereum? Would you play around with this?
I do, yeah. I think it's reasonable to own it as a part of a diversified portfolio. And I'm not giving anybody investment advice, by the way.
When did you get interested in it?
The CEO of the most powerful company in the world is telling you into your face, he owns Bitcoin, Ethereum. What are y'all doing? Listen, you think that these people... Listen, are you listening to your grandmama? I respect your grandmama. I don't even know your grandmama and your granddaddy. I respect them. But you cannot listen to them telling you that this is magic internet money. No. You cannot listen to your mom and your daddy telling you that this is something that's going away. It is not going away. The most powerful people in our financial institutions are holding this. They're buying it up, right up under your nose. Warren Buffett, there's nothing to Bitcoin. I would never buy all the Bitcoin in the world for $25. Then he goes and puts $1 billion in Nubank, the largest fintech bank, financial and technology bank in South America, specifically in Brazil, where Bitcoin is legal tender. South America is twice as large as the United States of America. That means when crypto gets an adoption, that curve starts going up. The people that are going to adopt it first are the people in South America. It's twice as large as the United States of America. And he has $1 billion in the #1 bank in that country. Why would he do this? People got to start playing the long game, and they got to stop. Man, they got to get this information, man. I'm screaming it from the mountaintops. Pay attention to what is happening around you. Spend a little less time on the shade room. Just a tad bit less on Perez Hilton, on TMZ. Turn your TV on and see what's going on CNBC. See what's happening out there. Read Forbes every now and then on website. Go to Fortune magazine online. Read that a little bit. Find out. Follow Tim Cook. Follow some of these CEOs and some of these people. See, what are they tweeting about? What are they doing? What's going on out here in these streets? What are they talking about? Apple is coming into... You think Apple is going to sit on the sideline? The most powerful and the most valuable company in the world. You think that they're going to sit on the sideline and they're not going to come into the blockchain in a heavy way. Amazon has already made their move. They're already in partnership with Avalanche, a layer 1 crypto on the blockchain, AVAX. Amazon already made their move. Microsoft has already told everybody, we put $10 billion in ChatGPT because we know that artificial intelligence is going to help run the metaverse, an $8 to $13 trillion opportunity. That means Web3 gaming. Microsoft already made their move. Facebook changed their name from Facebook to Meta, which is short for metaverse. Everybody's waiting to see what Apple is going to do now. They were like, ooh, what you going to do? Apple's like, we're going to give y'all a little something. We're going to give y'all a augmented reality goggle set and stuff like that. We coming in here, but here's what you totally forget. Apple mobile transactions. Market share. That's what we want to know. That's oh man, look at this. Wonder how this works. Apple Pay has 48% share of mobile wallets. Say what? And 75% of retail stores accept Apple Pay. Apple is going to come into the blockchain and they're going to destroy everybody. That's why the dude was in and he was like, hey, so Apple, what's up? Like, how y'all gonna come into this thing with it? I mean, we can't really say anything now. Come in, he had to laugh it off. Not can't really tell you how. They control 48% of mobile transactions when it comes to moving money on a mobile phone. They own 48%. Crypto transactions are destroying the actual Visa and MasterCard transactions. That means TPX, transactions per second. Crypto is moving faster than Visa and MasterCard transactions. You don't think Apple will see that? You don't think Stripe sees that? You don't think Venmo sees that? That's why Cash App is allowing you to buy Bitcoin on the Cash App. Talk to me. That's why PayPal is allowing you to buy Bitcoin on PayPal. Talk to me. Yeah. They're allowing you to do that. Why? Because if you buy Bitcoin on those centralized ecosystem, you don't own the Bitcoin. They're carrying the Bitcoin and they basically are charging you percentages. They actually self-custody your crypto. Let's say it again. You see, if you read my ebook, when you go buy crypto on an exchange, you turn your fiat currency from your bank account into a digital asset, right? Fiat currency in a Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase or Fidelity, wherever your stuff is at. They can see it when it leaves there. When it leaves, it goes into the exchange for a digital asset. Those banks can see those transactions. They're like, whoa, we losing money here, son. That's why JP Morgan and Bank of America and all them are moving behind your back. They're making moves on the blockchain. They didn't even want to tell you. But that happens, right? Well, when that happens, if you take your crypto off the exchange and you put it on one of these, a ledger, which is a cold wallet, cold storage, you own that asset. You hold your asset. If you buy it on Cash App, if you buy your Bitcoin on PayPal, you don't own the Bitcoin. They own it. They have your private keys. They are storing the Bitcoin, not you. Is there a way for you to go to Cash App and say, oh, I want to take my Cash App and here's my wallet and I want to send it over to my ledger? No, they're self-custodying your crypto. And later on, it will become something that they charge you fees for if they're not already doing that. And it becomes increasingly hard to get your Bitcoin off that exchange. NASDAQ knows that. And that's why NASDAQ is creating that self-custody platform. Did you see it when I showed it to you or did you miss it? NASDAQ for Q2 of this year is releasing a Bitcoin and cryptocurrency custody platform. NASDAQ wants to hold your Bitcoin and your crypto because if I hold your Bitcoin and your crypto, I can charge you fees to self-custody it, to make sure that it's protected and it's safe. Because you don't know what you're doing. You're an idiot. So we're going to hold it for you and we're going to charge you a fee. Damn, doesn't that sound like what we're doing right now with fiat currency? And because fiat currency and that centralized banking institution system is dying, they're now moving into the new one. And now they want to hold your crypto so they can do the same damn thing they was doing with your fiat currency. Does this sound, are you tired? Look, the Vaseline is already out on the dresser. They're pulling the Vaseline out for you, okay? Shawshank Redemption happened all over again. Yeah, because if they hold the Bitcoin, right? You go to your bank after a spot ETF comes around. The regulation comes in. They say, oh, you can buy Bitcoin from your bank now. You can buy it from JP Morgan. You can buy it from Bank of America. You can buy it from Fidelity, this, that. And you say, oh, yeah, I trust my bank. I love my bank. I've been with them for 20 years. Right? And you go and you buy your Bitcoin from the bank. And the bank is holding your Bitcoin. Because when you go into the store or into the Bank of America or whatever, and you say, hey, I want to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Here, 1,000%, here's what is not going to happen. Hey, I want to open an account and I want to, buy some crypto. Oh, okay. Hey, how are you? Okay. Well, all right. Well, what would you like to do? It could be a guy. What's up, man? What do you want to do? We got you, right? Well, I want to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Fantastic. You know what's going to happen? They're going to take your $1,000 and they're going to enter it into a system. And then they're going to say, congratulations. They're going to give you a piece of paper or a slip and say you own $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. What they are not going to do is say, well, do you have your ledger with you? What is your crypto wallet address so we can take the 1,000 and send you $1,000 worth of Bitcoin right here on the spot? They're not going to do that shit. They're going to take your $1,000 and hand you a piece of paper. You know what that is, right? Let me help you out. It means they own the real asset and they sell you derivatives, futures, shares, or options of that real asset. That is just paper. They are used to doing that. They do it with everything in your life right now, and you're going to do it when it comes to crypto. That's why NASDAQ and all of them are starting to want to hold your crypto. They want to sell you derivatives, futures, shares, and options of it. That's just paper. Well, people like me will never be able to do that for me because I'm never going to Bank of America or JP Morgan and say, hey, can I have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin? Are you fucking serious? I know how to buy my own Bitcoin on these exchanges, take it off the exchange and put it on one of these. I own my Bitcoin. I own all of my digital assets, not these centralized banking institutions, not these exchanges, which are not banks, by the way. Those are exchanges. They are meant for you to exchange shit. Exchange your fiat currency, this stuff, and turn it into a digital asset. Once you do that, you take it off that exchange. It is not FDIC insured. If that exchange goes belly up, bankrupt, if that exchange goes bankrupt or it somehow goes insolvent, they will take your assets with them, just like a regular bank would do. What do you mean? If I put my money in the bank, they can't take my money. It's my money. Did you read your bylaws on your bank? They already that's not your money. What I'm telling you now is 1,000%, 100%, 100,000%. Calvin, that's a lot of hundreds and thousands of stuff. 1,000,000% true. When you put your money in a bank, it is no longer your money. You get an IOU and they promise to give you it back, but it ain't it's their money now. Debo, for real. This is way bigger than a bicycle and crypto and Compton. Crypto Compton. Debo. Who's coming? Debo. You put your money in the bank, it ain't yours no more. It's theirs. This is my money. Well, can you pay me some interest on it? We'll give you 0.01%. That's it. But you took my money and you're lending it out to people in the same community as that I live in, and you're charging them 3 to 15% for credit cards and mortgages and shut up. It's my damn money. I do what I want to do with it. So shut up. Yeah. This time, that's what crypto is. Self-custody. Peer-to-peer financing. You are your own bank. And they don't want to see it. They are losing a ridiculous amount of money right now because of the blockchain. This technology is strong as potash. You ever heard your grandparents say that? The strong as potash, boy. I was like, Granddad, I don't even, what is potash? I didn't even know what that was. I still don't even know what potash is. Anybody in this live know what potash is? My granddad used to say, boy, that shit's strong as potash. What does that mean? What is that? It sounds strong though. I still don't know what that is. Somebody says it's fertilizer. Woo. Boy. Somebody said fireplace ashes. This is crazy. It's strong. For real. Man. Somebody said it's strong as concrete, which is an illusion to a certain extent. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, let me watch this. This is what I was like, wait, what? Does it take 7 years for concrete to dry? It takes 28 days is the curing period for concrete. But in 24 to 48 hours, if you hit your head on it, so well, strong as concrete, yeah, to a certain extent, but it takes something. It could take concrete, you know what I'm saying, like 30, 60 days to actually like really get hard. But if you bump up against it or scrape it in a 24 to 48 hour period, it will remind you that it is concrete. This shit get hard quick. Oh man, y'all hilarious. But listen, I'm having fun on here, but I'm dropping this information, dropping this knowledge. I'm doing my lives in a way now, man, to where as I get prepared, for my digital marketing course, stuff like that, I'm now trying to get people in a different mindset. Right? We've talked about crypto, man, in a way to where a lot of people have already set themselves up to be millionaires. That's just a fact. I mean, it's not even impressive to me no more. I already know a lot of people are going to be millionaires just from the information I gave them. But I want to now, right? I want to now expand your mindset so I can show you how to build businesses and stuff like that from just what you know up here. Just from what you know up here. Just from what you know up here. Because once you do that, you'll never be financially challenged another day in your life. You'll never be challenged financially another day in your life. When you know how to take what you know up here and turn it into a digital asset, someone will pay you for that information. Someone will pay you for that information. And I am going to give y'all the information, basically the step-by-steps on how to do it. Calvin, how did you take what you acquired and what you have up here, and that how did you take it and you cultivate it and build it up and share with other people? How do you turn that into this, like wealth, money, stuff that I can acquire, things, stuff that can give me my time freedom back, right? Crypto is a good way to do it, and a lot of people have already been put in position to do that, man, and that's a blessing that they allowed me to be part of their journey. And I got to be honest with you, it's mostly them. I'm not a financial advisor. The stuff that the moves that they made is moves that they made because they did their homework. I just gave them a ground to a firm foundation to say, yo, this is where we at. Go build on it. Go knock it out the box. All right. Somebody said, Calvin, what's your thoughts on the SEC suing Coinbase? This is what I think about it. Look. That's the best magic trick I got for you. Look, they have you focus on here. Look. Calvin, I can still see it. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. They show you that, try to pull a magic trick, slide a hand, you say, but I can still see you. SEC, Coinbase is a publicly traded company. Think about what I'm saying to you. Let me show you, watch this. We're gonna do this together. I'm gonna show y'all how to do research. I'm gonna show y'all how to do research and do things that will like, you be like, okay, I got it. Watch this. Coinbase investors. I want to see. I want to see who's funding Coinbase and who's the venture capitalists and stuff like that. That's what I want to know. I want to know this. We're gonna do this together. Give me a second so I can pull this up and I can get this done. Because I'm doing this real time, so that means I just got to go find the information for you, and then I'm going to turn it around and show it to you, because this is what you're supposed to do. So you can know when you see stuff like the SEC suing Coinbase. Let me find out. List of featuring this company. Oh, you know what? Let me ask ChatGPT. There we go. Can you list the companies that I'm gonna make this thing do it like, oh, this is gonna be good. Give me a second. Let me prompt this real quick. Can you list the companies that are home base? ChatGPT is no joke. I was getting ready to go to one. I'm like, why? Waste of time. Why don't I just ask ChatGPT? Can you list the companies that invested in Coinbase in alphabetical order with bullet points? Because I don't want to read nothing with no paragraphs. Sure. Look at these companies. Look, if you know who these companies are, you know that these companies are major, especially this one right here. A6, listen, these companies are no Draper Associates. If you screenshot this and you go and find out who these companies are, the New York Stock Exchange, y'all. Look, New York Stock Exchange is invested in Coinbase. Let me flip my camera around. This is about to be crazy. I can't make this shit up. If the New York Stock Exchange, I don't even talk about these other partners. I'll go look at A16 in a minute, and we're gonna do this together. But can we address the elephant in the room? The New York Stock Exchange is invested in Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the top, if not one of, outside of Binance, it is the top blue chip crypto exchange in the United States of America. What is in the United States of America? The New York Stock Exchange. Who governs the New York Stock Exchange? The Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC. Coinbase is a publicly traded company. It's publicly traded. I own Coinbase. I got it when it IPO'd. I got the Coinbase. SEC governs the New York Stock Exchange. But now the SEC is suing Coinbase. Dude, they couldn't go public unless they met all of your SEC stuff. Now you're suing them? What is this about? This is sleight of hand. Do you understand me? This is to get you away. Oh my God, I shouldn't buy any crypto. I need to stay completely away from Coinbase and don't buy any stuff. They can't come out and say, hey, we're shutting this whole thing down. The SEC doesn't have any power. They don't have the power to stop crypto. That's not the arm. That's not what their power is. You got to understand the power of executive branch, judicial branch, and all. SEC don't got that power. But here's what they can do. They can tell you that we're going to serve Coinbase a Wells notice to scare the shit out of you. That hinders you from being on-ramping onto the exchange. That hinders you on the on-ramp. It's a publicly traded company, man. The New York Stock Exchange is invested. This is ridiculous. It's hilarious. Oh gosh, that's funny. That's funny, man. Y'all gotta see. This is why. Listen, this is why people they be like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like I didn't even know that. Let me see who A16Z is. Let's see who A16Z is. A16Z. Let me see who they are. Let's look at some of these people and find out who they are. They got a portfolio. Pay attention to me. Look. We got all of this from just asking ChatGPT, and you can do this for every last one. I'm not going to do every last one. You do that yourself. I'm just going here because I told them to listen in alphabetical order. Let's start with this one, A16Z Crypto. A16zcrypto.com. Let's go here, and let's find out who is in their portfolio. Yeah. Uniswap, Solana, NYM, Mirror. Some of y'all never even seen or heard of some of these cryptos. But wait for it. It doesn't stop right there. Watch this. Watch this right here. I want to know who A16Z is without the crypto. Andreessen Horowitz. Oh shit. Show me their portfolio. I don't want to just see the crypto portfolio. Show me their entire portfolio. They invested in Affirm, Airbnb, Groupon, Facebook, Lyft, Pinterest. Who's paying attention? Robinhood, Coinbase, Roblox. These are billion-dollar. Do you understand what this company is not playing games? Do you think that they would be invested in Coinbase if they were scared of this? Let's look at their track record, man. Instagram is down here. Good Lord, have mercy. Y'all see how we've been researching for what? 5 minutes? 5 minutes we've been researching. And now you're going into their crypto stuff, alchemy and all of that stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, can you imagine if you spent 30 minutes and you went and did this for every company that's invested in Coinbase? You would know that this SEC bullshit. You're like, wake me up when this is over, man. Wake me. This is over. This is scare tactics. Took me 5 minutes to find that out. Andreessen Horowitz. Golly. That portfolio is sick. That means these boys know how to win. Let me see. Let me go in here and see. I need to up my Coinbase stock. Shit, what the hell? I need to up my Coinbase stock. I'm out here. They call me slipping. I just got caught slipping just now. Dang. Took me 5 minutes to find that piece of information out, man. ChatGPT, no joke. All right, let's see what else we got here, man. Are y'all, man? It's probably 11:43. I'm gonna get out y'all here. Let me check something real quick on my phone. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on for a second. All right. This is crazy stuff, man. Who's paying attention? Somebody said, "Do you trade on CoinMex?" I do not. I'm not a day trader when it comes to crypto. I am a macro investor, and in my ebook, I list the exchanges that I use in order to exchange my fiat currency and turn it into a digital asset. I list those some trusted exchanges in my ebook. Make sure you click the link in my bio and go get that for sure. Calvin, can you explain how you use the golden ratio? Right. Also, what site do you use? How do I use the golden ratio? And that's not really the golden ratio. It's the Fibonacci. Remember, right? Because golden ratio is really used by day traders and stuff like that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me pull up a blank. Let me pull up a blank layout so I can kind of just explain this to somebody, because this is a good question. They want to know, like, how do you use, how do you use the golden ratio, man? I'm not using the golden ratio, right? I'm using the Fibonacci so I can get an understanding of what these cryptos are going to do in 2025's bull market. But a golden ratio, right, the 618, is used by people who are trying to day trade or swing trade crypto and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the power of it if you want to just look at it, but it's not something that I really pay attention to like that. So let me show you. You can use it a couple different ways, and I'm just going to give you a basic way right here. Y'all ready? And I'm doing this for Bitcoin. Very simple, very simple. Normal people use like this, Fibonacci retracements and all kind of stuff like that. So if I take this Fibonacci, when I'm on tradingview.com, if I take this Fibonacci, you can see here that this was a low in this sequence. Look, this was a high, this was a low, right? And this is high, this is a low. But if I take this right here, this low, and I draw it up here, let me do it from this side. I draw it up here to this high, you see that? It's showing me something. Let me do it so you can see it while I cover the whole thing. That's what I want to do for you. Let me do it over here like this. So here's the low right here. You see it? And I'm dragging that up here to this high. Because on the retracement, I'm trying to see where Bitcoin is gonna come flying back up to, you know what I'm saying, in this short-term pump that is happening. You see what is going on? Watch, look at this now. That was your high and that was your low, and now we have started pushing up. And now I have, from that low, I can pretty much see what Bitcoin is gonna do on this Fibonacci on the way back up. Pay attention. Let me slide it over so you can see it, right? Here's the bottom, and as it pushed back up off of that, you notice that it respected the 786. Look at that. You see that? Resistance, 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 resistance. Up here was one piece of support. Came up here, resistance, support. Notice that it's respecting that 786 on the retrace. You come back up here, look, slides up here. Look what happens. Support and resistance right here. Look, support, 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 support. Right here, resistance, resistance, resistance. What is that? That is the fifth. Look at the golden ratio down here. We'll talk about that here in a second. But that was right here on the 50, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then you see it push up. Look at it respecting the 382. As it pushed up right here, it's respecting the 236. Where's the golden ratio, Calvin? That's 618. Here's your golden ratio. When this came up here and it fell back down, look where it fell back down to. Fell right back down here on the 618, the golden ratio. The reason they call it a golden ratio is because most of the time when something is pumping up and down, when you draw these fibs, it'll find its way back to the 618, as it did here. This was a major pump up, and then when it came crashing back down, it had a little bit of support right here on the 5, and then right here, it came down here, and it was basically supported on that 618. You see that? That's true. And you can even do it from this one too. Watch. Let me erase this and pull this fib right here. Watch this. From this low right here to this high that was up here. Let's see what it's looking like right here. Look. Look at your golden ratio. Look at all of this. Support and resistance right there. Support, resistance. Look, it's right there. Right on the 618 as it's making its way back up. There's your 382. There's your 236. These Fibonacci's tell you where this is going to be for the most part, and it's respecting it. You see it? Now that's doing it if you're a day trader and you're trying to figure out where is this thing going to kind of go and how, am I going to get any resistance? Normally you're going to start following and looking at these Fibonacci's and you'll know where Bitcoin is going to go, or any of these altcoins, to be honest with you. All right. So that's one way to look at it like that. But here's the way I like to look at it, because I'm a macro investor and I don't care about that stuff on the daily or the weekly and all of that stuff. 6 hours and 4-hour candles and all. I don't care nothing about that. I'm a macro investor. Here's what I care about. This was the top, 68,000. This was the low right here, right? When Bitcoin came down there, you see it? And this is what I care about. And notice that as a macro investor, all of this shit was just noise. This is all noise to a macro investor. It came off of this low, it came up here, and it hit the 236. You see it? Some support here, lost support, came down here, chopped sideways. I don't care. I know it's inside of this region. None of this is matter. This is all noise, what's happening right here. Pushes back up, and look at what we are respecting. Are we not respecting this 236 right now? I can't make this up. Let me zoom in for you so you can see with your own eyes. You see how macro investors don't care about all that other stuff? Look what's happening right here on this 236. Resistance, 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 resistance. If it comes down here, because we had that little pump, if it comes down here right now, it comes crashing down, guess what? This will be support. And this is Ethereum. You see that? Hello, who's paying attention? Bitcoin the same way. Bitcoin, look, if I click on Bitcoin, it's the same way, look. Watch. Fibonacci from this low right here to this high up here. Look. $786. Support, 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 support. There's your golden ratio. Resistance, support, resist. Look at we're on the 382. All of this right here. We just got up to the 236. You see it? Resistance, support. There it is, right there in your face. Right? What is Bitcoin going to do in the bull market of 2025? I don't care about all that other stuff. All that other stuff is just noise. Show me what it's going to do in 2025 during the bull market. There's your all-time high right there. There's your low right there. Who's paying attention? All of this is just noise. I don't care about none of this stuff. It's right here in this region. And look at what Bitcoin is doing right now. Look, you can't make it up. Resistance, 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 resistance comes up here. Support. Look at the support right there. And now it is into this new phase. See it? The 382 is a $36,000 Bitcoin. So anything that's happening inside of this yellow, I don't care. It's all noise to me. It has been resisted by this 236 for a very long time, and now it has gotten through it. This was support, and now it is inside of this area. It might stay here and chop around for a month or two. I don't know, okay? But it is all noise. As long as it is up in here, I don't care. It's noise. I know that it's trying to make its way back up to what? This golden ratio, which is the 618, the 786. It will go back to the 1. It will go back up into here to the 1618, which will be, that's a $100,000 Bitcoin, $154,000 Bitcoin, $200,000 Bitcoin up here, 3618. You see? All the rest of that stuff is just noise. Day traders like to look at that stuff and be going crazy over that. I don't. I'm not a day trader. I don't really care. For the last 30 days, Bitcoin has been chopping sideways, and it was just sitting on the 236, and I was just looking at it like this, like, yeah, it's right. It's respecting the Fibonacci like it's supposed to. You take that Fibonacci away, and then shit looks crazy. People are like, oh my God, Bitcoin is doing this and it's going crazy, right? Look, if you're not a charter, doesn't this look crazy? Look. Now that you understand the Fibonacci, you understand that Bitcoin has been down in this orange area and nothing is special. It's been right here respecting the 236. But watch when I take this Fibonacci away. This is when chaos starts. People look at this and they think something special is happening. Bitcoin is going crazy and all of that, man, and blah, 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 blah. Right? None of this matters. This is all noise. It's all noise. Right? To a macro investor, it is. That only matters if you're trying to day trade or swing trade crypto. And then you're like, oh, well, see right here, what we got is we got a bullish looking flag right here. We got a bearish div right here. Here's the 6 hour, here's the 4 hour, here's the, Nobody cares about that as a macro investor. Somebody said, what's the best proper way to buy large sum of BTC? Bank to stable or BTC or bank to BTC? Well, to be honest with you, your bank is going to limit you. I think my bank only allows me to buy $30,000 worth of crypto in my Coinbase. I can only buy $30,000 in a week. But the reason that I have hundreds of thousands of dollars into crypto is because my crypto has, went up in profits and stuff like that. So I would say the safest on-ramp is just, from your bank into an exchange. And then as you start getting profits, you take some of those profits, you turn them into stable coins, USDC or USDT, and now you're sitting on the sideline, risk off. And when something dips down, you're right in the market. You don't have to wait 3-4 days or something like that for your bank and all of that. Putting it into Coinbase and Coinbase saying, oh, you made this trade, but you can't move it out of the exchange here for like 6 or 7 days. You know, you're way past that window at that particular point. Great question, though. Do you help people invest in crypto trading? I sure do. Not as a financial investor, but as an entrepreneur who has written this ebook right here. This ebook right here. So yes, if you're trying to figure out how to do crypto like an absolute boss, go here. Go here. Screenshot this or write this down and grab this. And if you are struggling financially and you need more money to put into crypto, make sure you grab this, because this shows you how to earn 100 G's from your house with a cell phone and any computer that connects to the internet. These two things combined is potent. But if you just want to learn how to do crypto, there you go right there. Trust me. It's $10, by the way, too. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. You said not to trust banks, so why you buy? Somebody said, you said they wasn't listening, so I got to clarify. You said not to trust banks, though, so why you buy crypto from them? I don't. You misheard what I said. My money that comes in from my other businesses as an entrepreneur, that money comes into a bank account. And from that bank account, I take my fiat currency and I put it on an exchange. I move it from the bank onto an exchange and I exchange that fiat currency into a digital asset. I am not buying crypto from my bank. I'm using my money that's in my bank to buy crypto. I hope that makes sense for you now, Sabrina. I don't buy crypto from banks. I use my fiat currency, which is an inflationary thing that is being constantly debased and devalued. As fast as I can, if I am not paying bills and running my business and stuff like that, I am taking that fiat currency and I am putting it into the market, either in crypto, real estate, virtual real estate. I do not leave it sitting in the bank, because the longer it sits there, the broker you are going to get. If it's sitting in a checking account, you're not making anything. If it's sitting in a savings account, they're paying you 0.01% interest rate, which means if you put your money anywhere in anything that just brings you 1% APY, you're making 100 times more on that than is sitting in a savings account. That is a fact, what I just said. And JP Morgan and Bank of America, the 1 and 2 banks in the United States, they only pay you 0.01% interest on a savings. That's a fact, what I just said. Go to their websites and look it up. I've showed it on my live a bazillion times. So no, I don't buy from crypto from banks. That's ridiculous. Somebody said, how do I buy SUI? Do yourself a favor. Just go to YouTube and type in, how do I get this SUI airdrop tutorial? Just put that in YouTube. You're welcome. Can you go over to the SUI airdrop again? Go to YouTube and type in SUI airdrop tutorial. Okay? SUI airdrop tutorial. There's an Asian entrepreneur that has a long form piece of content that'll help you do that for sure. Somebody said, I'm reading the crypto ebook right now. Salute. You get a lot of information from it for sure. Somebody said, what's that Fib website again? That is TradingView. That's where the pros go. Let me show y'all something, okay? Because we get caught up, and because a lot of people just talk about crypto and ask me crypto questions all the time, okay? But TradingView is not just for crypto. Let me show you something. People totally forget. TradingView, we're tracking stocks, funds, futures, forex, indices, bonds, and the economy as a whole. That means the S&P 500, the Dixie, and all of that. Not just crypto. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. I can go here and type in Apple, okay? And you can see it right here. Not Apple the crypto, Apple the stock. And you can see it right here on the NASDAQ. I can click on this and now I have the chart for Apple. That's right. That means if you would have came down here and you would have bought Apple stock in January, you are up. Let me explain it to you. So 34% gain on your money if you bought Apple in January. You would have saw that it was crashing down. You would have saw it was crashing down. You could have easily pulled up something like this relative strength index or the RSI, and you would have saw that Apple came crashing down and it was basically oversold. You see it down there at the bottom? All the way down here at the bottom of this freaking box. You would have came in here and you would have grabbed Apple right here, and this is all gains. It's 34% gain on your money. We're tracking not just crypto. We can track everything on this. Calvin, but I'm not good though. I want to learn how to do. I recommend that you don't try to day trade or swing trade crypto. But for those of you who want to ignore me, let me just throw a bone out here for you. You're welcome, by the way, on this. Once you go to TradingView, if you slide down here at the bottom, notice if you slide down here at the bottom, there is a little thing right here, show panel. Do yourself a favor. Open up a paper trading account. Paper trading. Now you can play around and you can start trading and you don't lose any real money. If you get good at paper trading, then you can go and open up a real broker account and start playing with the real money. You're welcome. That's right. I don't recommend it, but if that's what you want to do, if you want to be a little bit hard-headed or if you want to be a little bit of a maverick, start with paper trading. You don't lose any money. Your feelings get hurt. That's about it. You ain't as good as you thought you was. Right? Yeah, that's right. Somebody said, people, please use this information wisely. Do not F it up. Okay? Yeah. This information is really good information, man. Right? This is $1 million game for real. This is $1 million game for real. Somebody said, who's your idol? I don't have idols. I don't have idols, but I do have a wall of game. It's just me personally. I don't idolize anybody. I do have a hall of game though. See if I stand up in my office or my back wall over here. Hall of game. You cannot get on this wall unless you did it first and you did it big. That was a great question. Oprah, the first self-made African-American billionaire female. She did it first and she did it big, and there's no number two. Calvin, you got Mark. Seriously, Mark Zuckerberg is on your wall, bro. Seriously. At the time, and he might still have the record, he was the first and the youngest billionaire, like multiple billion, like 10 plus. I had to throw him up there. That was motivation for me. Like, damn, bro, you did it first and you did it big. Who is that? That's Robert Kahn. This person wrote the protocol for the internet. I make millions of dollars on the internet. This is the person that wrote the protocol for the internet. Can't make no money without him. Well, y'all know who that is. Do I even need to say what the credentials are on that? Nope. This person right here is the brainchild of the United States' first $1 trillion company. Apple's market cap right now is $2.5 trillion. This is the brainchild of the first $1 trillion with a T, $1 trillion company. I got to throw him up there. Kool Herc down here. The number one genre of music right now is hip hop. It is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and there's no even close second. And this is the godfather of hip hop. Did it first, did it big. You can't get on this wall unless you did it big and you did it first. You can't even get up there. There's a couple other people I could throw up there. I just haven't thrown them up there yet, but those six right there holding it down. Those six right there, they holding it down. Yeah. Y'all thought it was going to be just a bunch of black people? Shit, no, man. Y'all tripping. Right? Young, black, white, I don't care. If you did it big, you going on that wall. So I don't know idols, but I do have a couple people that I'm like, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. When you look at that wall right there, you're like, shit, it's possible. It's possible. Every day I come to my office, I look up there and I'm like, shit, let's get to work. Let's go. Let's get to work. Somebody said, what about El Chapo? Nah, that's funny. That's funny. Somebody said, show us the Hugh blows, Big Cal. Nah, man, I don't even, I don't even get into all that. You know, I'll get to that, a lot of that stuff. You know, if you ever see a Hublot or Richard Mille or something like that, it's because I'm out with my wife or something like that, and maybe I go live or whatever. You be like, dude, is that a Richard? It'll be something like that. Normally when I'm on my lives, I try to dress down and I try to blend in. So you see like Invictus or something like that, which is still a respectable timepiece. But yeah, I don't wear the Richard Milles and the Hublots or Tag Heuers or nothing like that. You know, Rollies. I don't even like Rollies that much. I got a Submariner and something else. I don't like wearing them. Let's see what else we got here. Somebody said, you're a funny but real dude. I appreciate that, Real Snake. I am. I got to keep it real with the audience. Can you use Fibonacci with stocks? Oh, absolutely. Y'all want to see it? Let's look at Tesla stock real quick. Let's pull up stocks and let's look at it. Somebody said, can you use Fibonacci with Tesla? Oh, absolutely. Let's pull up Tesla. That's a great question. I like these kind of questions right here, man. So I'm on TradingView. I'm looking at Tesla stock on the NASDAQ, right? That's where it is, Tesla Incorporated. Let's pull it up. Do Fibonacci's work on stocks. This was, look, in this particular cycle, before Tesla started crashing down, that was your high. And this right here is your low. Is that true? So let's go ahead and pull that up then. There's your high. There's your low right there. Now, let me zoom in. Not zoom in, let me show. I'm asking y'all now, do Fibonacci's work on stocks? Look, what is Tesla doing right now? Is it not respecting the 236? It bounced off this low, came up here. This was resistance a couple times. It tried to come up here and push up to get past this 382. It didn't make it. So it came back down, and it pretty much came down here and was doing what? Support, 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 push back up, came crashing back down literally just yesterday. And what did it fall to? It fell directly on the 236. I can't make this stuff up. This is a Fibonacci on Tesla on stocks. When I show this to you on crypto, you should take it serious. Fibonacci's is no joke. If you are a macro investor, which with stocks you pretty much should be, you shouldn't be trying to day trade or swing trade stocks and nothing like that. But if you understand this stuff, you look at these charts and you look at it and you pretty much know like, okay, I see what's going on right here. Oh, by the way, for those of you who want to see, when Tesla starts going crazy, let me help you out, because some of y'all are trying to get maybe a little bit of price prediction of where Tesla is going as it continues to grow over the years. There's your all-time high right there, about $415 Tesla. You see that? That's right. Right now, Tesla's sitting at $186, sitting on this 236 respectively. It just bounced off of it. It will hit this 382 and come back. The 50. Here's your golden ratio, $296 Tesla. On that golden ratio, you can clearly see that there's a lot of support and resistance there. See all of that action right there, sitting up there on that golden ratio? Here's your 786. Look at all the action on the 786 line, respectively, right? And there's where it topped out. Look at where Tesla can go on the 1618. That's a $608 a share Tesla. That's right. On the 2618, $920 Tesla. On the 3618, as Tesla continues to just grind up, $1,232 Tesla. $1,425 Tesla. It's going to take years for that to happen because stocks move it considerably slow. But I'm just showing you what Tesla has the power of doing. Don't take that lightly. Nothing to play around with. Don't take that lightly. That's nothing to play around with. For real, for real. It is really, really nothing to play around with. Fibonacci's, man. They ain't no joke, are they? A lot of people are going to start respecting these fibs when I start showing it to them on crypto, and they're going to start believing it. It's crazy. Does your e-commerce book give step-by-step instructions? It's not an e-commerce book. It is an affiliate marketing book. And let me tell you what it is. It is packed with resources and tools. You see, when you buy, let me explain something to y'all about when you buy ebooks, so everybody can get a clear understanding of this. Okay. My affiliate marketing ebook has tools and resources that I list inside of it to make sure that you know how to build and make 100 grand. just tools and resources and that type of information, yes, it's an ebook. It's $15. When you buy ebooks, what you're asking me is, I need something and a little bit of guidance to do it myself. An ebook from anybody that you buy an ebook from, that is you're doing it yourself. Okay? When you buy a course, right, that is a done with you. Courses are done with you. Like, I am going to show you videos and I'm going to kind of do it with you. I'm showing you the videos and this, that, and that. That's a done with you type of thing. When you go to mastermind groups and one-on-one coaching, that is a done for you. You know, I'm literally going on in on a Zoom call and we're going in, well, okay, let me show you right here and we do it. I'm doing it for you for the most part. So there's a do-it-yourself, small amount of investment into yourself. There is a done with you, your courses, okay, and stuff like that. And then there's a done for you, $10,000, $15,000. I hope I helped a lot of people on this live by saying what I just said. Stop buying these ebooks and thinking like, man, you ain't give me like the step-by-step the hell ever this is a do-it-yourself, DIY. The information is there to guide you so you can say, yo, these are the tools, these are the resources, so that you don't spend the next 2 or 3 weeks or 30 days trying to figure out what tools or resources to use. Oh man, this is good stuff. Boy, I should save this. I should save this. Information like that, I should save it. Because that's real game. I just help some people fix their mindset because they're used to buying ebooks and thinking that they got shortchanged because it wasn't a step-by-step. It was $10 or $15 ebook, like $37, $27 ebook. What did you really expect? Seriously? No, that's a DIY. You can say the truth if you want to. You can just go ahead and say the truth. If y'all respect the information that I just gave you right there, just leave truth down there in the comments. Just leave truth down there. You got to expand you got to fix your mindset. When you buy a book, not an ebook, a regular book, that's information in there. That is a do-it-yourself. They're giving you some guides. Hey, this where this, chapter 1, blah, blah, blah. But you got to go do it yourself. If that person who wrote the book was to create a course with videos I'm doing it with you now. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they have like a little coaching call once a month or something like that, or you get on a Zoom call with them or something like that or whatever. That's a done with you type of thing. That is not a $40 or $20 or $10 book though. Those courses cost you $400 or $500, $1,000. And then there's the done for you. That's when you go to mastermind groups and stuff like that, and you do one-on-one coaching and stuff like that, and they're actually getting on the phone and spending an hour or two with you on the phone, breaking down your funnels, looking at your email and looking at your copy that you wrote, and looking at your email sequences and your autoresponders, and seeing what color your call to action buttons are, and helping you find out. Let me look at your analytics. Okay, you don't understand your customer acquisition. You don't understand any of this. What is your cart value? Now, you don't understand none of that. That is a done for you. And those things right there cost $5,000, $10,000. You need to understand how this works so that you don't think you're getting shortchanged, not just by me, but by anybody you decide to invest in. Period. That's real talk, what I just gave you. That's some of the realest stuff I can give you, yo. Somebody said, hey, man, you look a little like Denzel Washington, only a little younger and angrier. Every now and then I get that. I like that comment. Thank you for, Denzel, still handsome looking dude. Not angry. Let me explain it to you. Now, I every now and then I explain this to my audience when they hear it because it sounds like anger. No, that's fire. Most people don't recognize fire when they hear it because they're not used to being coached or consulted. If you ever play sports, I guarantee you, the best coach on the court is not saying, pass the ball. Hey. Come, move it, man. Get down there, play some defense. Put your hands up. Yeah. All right, shoot it. You're open, shoot it. Hey, screen, call your screen. The best coaches don't do it like that. What do you hear from them? Let's go. Come on, get back. Hands up. Right? And then when they get frustrated, they're not pissed off, they're frustrated. Time out. What do we practice? Run the plays. Sit down. Come on, son, sit down. You just take a break. Come on, number 11, get in. Let's go. See somebody else want to run these plays. What you're hearing from me is not anger, right? I have been on the field of entrepreneurship, meaning I played the game extremely well. I'm a millionaire as an entrepreneur. I've been on the field of crypto, played the game extremely well, part of the Two Comma Club when it comes to crypto. So I know how to play the game, and now I'm on the sideline as a coach, and I'm coaching and helping other people, and every now and then you might hear me raise my voice. It's not from anger. I'm looking at it and I'm like, you're running the wrong play. And so you hear excitement as a coach on the sideline saying that you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. We can win the game if you. That's what you're hearing from me. Coaches get excited when they're actually coaching and consulting people. If you have a coach or consultant and it's not really getting up in an uproar and not yelling, get back, defense or whatever, yelling at the umpires and the referees and stuff like that. Come on, every now and then just got to get kicked out the game just to let you know that they riding with you. That's a good analogy right there. Hold on. This is good. Watch. Oh, this is good. Oh, man. It just came to me just now. Watch this. I was on my live on my backup account today. Every now and then, I was dropping mad game on this live earlier today, and I got suspended. I had to appeal it, so we'll see what happens. This is me as your coach and your consultant getting kicked out the game. I went out there yelling at the referee and shit. Man, you say, hey, the assistant coach is trying to pull me back. Now I'm telling you. Every now and then you got to ride for your audience. I can go on these lives and never turn my camera around, not one time, and just give you high level information and just be cool. And maybe we have like a 500 or 600 people on here, whatever, and I never turn my camera around, not one time. I never know when TikTok is going to say, oh, well, we seen something or we didn't like this or whatever, and suspend me. I'm putting it out here on the line all the time as a coach and a consultant out here. I'm constantly yelling at the referees. That's true. Double tap the screen, leave some fire emojis if you understand my analogy. I have literally got tossed out the game. The assistant coaches got to help y'all. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Come on, boy. I'm riding for y'all. I get ejections in a minute. Some of y'all know last year I got ejected out of at least 6-7 games. Who been with me long enough to see me get ejected 6-7 times last year? It's suspended. Count ban for 7 days. Straight up. Oh yeah, I love it. I get it. Man, boy, are y'all understanding it? Man, this is crazy. That was a really good analogy right there. It was. That was a dope comment, and I wanted to acknowledge that comment. Yo, it's not anger, bro. That's just me riding for you, man. That's just me riding for you. That's just me riding for you. I feel your passion, and it's contagious. Yeah, man. I try to deliver it to people where it sticks. You know what I mean? I don't want it to ever be like just entertainment. That's just not good enough for me. At the very least, I like to provide edutainment. Extremely entertaining at times, but always has an educational piece to it, always has some utilitarian value to it. That's the best way to deliver content, by the way. If y'all, that's a golden nugget. That's another $1 million piece of information right there. If you want to build a business on the internet and you want the best way to deliver your content, edutainment. Find a way to be a little bit witty or entertaining to keep your audience, focused in or rocking with you, but always provide some educational value to go along with it. It'll go a long way. It'll go a long way. For real. Somebody said YouTube calling. Yeah. YouTube is on my roadmap for sure. I'm gonna crush YouTube. Some of y'all don't know that I've had several YouTube channels, and I've turned, a couple of my YouTube channels into $300,000 empires and stuff like that. It's been crazy. Somebody wrote a book about me. I might as well show it to y'all. For those of you who don't know me like that. Look, check this out. Got a couple YouTube channels. Look, if I click on this YouTube joint right here on my Stream Deck, and I click that, look. Did y'all know that I'm the person who built the Simple Driver channel on YouTube? Right now has 83,000 subscribers, right? I turned this channel into $300,000 plus empire, for real, with affiliate marketing and getting a bunch of referrals from Uber as Uber driver. It got to the point to where I was making $10,000 a month. This is facts. This video has been watched over 500,000 times. I showed people 5 years ago how I was doing $10,000 a month, and I was hardly even driving for Uber. Uber saw that, invited me to their Uber office in DC, and had me interview one of their executives because they wanted to be in front of my audience. They paid me like $7,500 to interview one of their executives just so they can get on my platform because it was that powerful. Right? Showed me all around the office in 2018, showed me all kind of stuff. I knew the future of what Uber was gonna be. It was crazy. And I bought a lot of stock with him, by the way. Got to the point where I was making $100,000 plus, right? Somebody wrote a book about me. I'm in a rideshare book because I was crushing the game. Nobody was doing what I was doing. Uber put me in 2 of their commercials, paid me like $15,000 or $20,000 for that one, $30,000, some crazy number. But I'm in 2 Uber commercials. Right? Flew me out to California and all that. So this whole thing, man, listen, when y'all do this, like social media and search engines and stuff like that and building a brand and doing all that stuff is crazy online. Trust me. You wait till you see what I'm going to do with this brand on my YouTube channel. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Somebody says, should I start a crypto cybersecurity business? If you're good at protecting people, yeah. Right? You know what? That's too generic. Let me help everybody. Oh, we free flowing now. Now, see, people now asking me they're asking me entrepreneur questions. See, y'all want to give me hype, ask me some entrepreneur questions. People ask me crypto questions and stuff like that. I'll be like, I get hype every now and then, but you ask me some entrepreneurial stuff, I'm 10,000 times better as an entrepreneur than I am in crypto, and I'm real good at crypto. Let me show y'all something. Somebody's asking me, should I start a cybersecurity business? I'm getting ready to answer them with certainty. You cannot do that. Watch me. Cybersecurity business. Matter of fact, I'm just going to type in cybersecurity. Watch this. In front of everybody. This is to be insane. What I can do here is I can go and type in cybersecurity and I can find out what everybody is searching for across the world on all the platforms, Google, YouTube, Amazon, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, and more, when it comes to this word right here. So let's just find out, is it worth starting a cybersecurity business? Immediately I can tell you, do not try to rank inside of search engines for the word cybersecurity by itself. It is super hard and you will not be able to do it. There's way too much competition. But it is something that is being searched globally 265,000 times every 30 days. And the number one place, 42% of the places that is being searched is the United States of America. But let me help you out even further. I'm gonna go down here and find out, is there some money inside of cybersecurity? There is 6,900 questions that people are asking every 30 days in the search engines. Specifically, Google, the number one. Watch this. When it comes to cybersecurity, I know that they're asking me, is it important? I know they're asking me about engineering, the media, salary of a cybersecurity person, framework. I can see the questions that they're asking me. Why is cybersecurity important? What is the median salary of a cybersecurity engineer? Why is cybersecurity important? What is the median? Notice that, look what they're doing. What is cybersecurity? What is cybersecurity? What is the framework? I can get all these questions that people are asking, and I can go in there and do it way, 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 way more deeper than this. But newsflash, I'm already looking at this, and I can tell you that this is not very profitable from a search engine and a content creation standpoint. Because the number one thing, which is what is cybersecurity, is being searched 13,000 times a month every 30 days. And then it falls off dramatically. Why is it important? 1,200. And then it starts falling down dramatically. Okay? This is not going to get a whole bunch of traffic. Unlike something like this. If I was to put in photography, I'm just going a different route. Look at this. Photography. It's giving me my groups. When was it invented? A lot of people want to know about ISO, but look at this. When it comes to photography, when was photography invented? What is photography? I can do all kind of stuff. And now I can go in here and I can type in specifically wedding photography. Woo. How much do wedding photography cost? What is the change of wedding photography? This right here is a business, a whole business. Y'all see that? I could go on and on with this. You get me? So for cybersecurity business, you can start one, but when it comes to creating content to get free organic traffic on search engines and inside of social media places, gonna be rough because there's just not enough people searching and asking questions, meaning they don't have a lot of pain points enough to where I can create enough content to agitate those pain points with information. So that means you would have to be like, you have to pay Facebook and Instagram, trying to spend a bunch of money with advertising, trying to bring people to your website or to your bed. And you would have to probably get out there and trying to do it a whole totally different way. Maybe getting on some podcasts or whatever and getting on some blog posts as, a guest blogger and all. It's going to be a lot harder than having a bunch of people searching for you saying, I have this problem, right? Who's paying attention? That information that I just gave. Look at this. This is a beard. Calvin, it's not much of a, it's more like a goat, maybe like a half of a goatee, sir. But listen, beard. I'm trying to give y'all some examples. We can do this all day long, but look what I just did. I typed in beard. Now I can go here and click on the overview and it's telling me that it's 56% or 56 hard out of 100 to just rank for the word beard. But if I go down here, notice when I gave you cybersecurity, there was only like 6,000 questions. There is 60,000 questions when it comes to beard. This is a viable, very viable niche. And I can look to see what everybody's asking when it comes to beard, but more importantly, look down here. Look at these numbers. Notice that they are green and yellow. These are very, very easy to rank for inside of the search engine. And look at the amount of people searching for these keywords every 30 days. How to grow a beard, how to trim a beard, how to shape a beard. If I was someone who was selling beard products, or if I was an affiliate marketer for people who want to buy beard products like beard balms and beard oils, what does beard oil do? How to grow a beard fast, how to trim a beard, how to straighten a beard, how to use beard oil, how to trim a beard, how to grow a beard, how to line up a beard, right? How to grow a full beard, how to use beard balm. These are people who want to buy a beard balm product. If I create a piece of content showing you how to use a beard balm and give you a call to action to go buy it from Amazon, the chances of that you buying it extremely high. 7 ways to use beard balm if you... Look at what I just gave you. 7 ways on how to use beard balm from your house, or, right? 7 steps to using beard balm without wasting anything that you buy. 7 most important beard balms for men who have, who's part of the beard game. I could do all kind of pieces of content with that right there. And I'm just going to give them a call to action to go buy beard balm from Amazon because I'm an Amazon affiliate. How to use beard balm is searched 1,700 times a month. If I get inside of Google search engine anywhere in the top 10, I am going to get hundreds of views to that blog post, which is going to have an affiliate link. And now I am set on automatic pilot. All of a sudden, I am now making money from my house. When I go to sleep, I'm making money because people are viewing that. The internet doesn't shut down. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. I have an ebook that talks about affiliate marketing and making money 24/7. Do you believe me when do you see what I'm talking about? And remember, my ebook is tools and resources. It is DIY. Do it yourself. If you want to do it with someone, that's where I have some sources that show you about stuff like Legendary Marketer, which is a done with you courses and stuff like that. And you got videos and all that's done with you. Oh yeah, somebody's getting it now. They're like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Right. You can just go all day long and create content on this. And so I just gave some of y'all a business idea, and then that's $1 million worth of game. Look, how to grow a thicker beard, how to fix a patchy beard, how to shave a beard, how to make a beard grow faster, how to grow a beard faster in 7 days. Wow. How to get rid of beard dandruff. Man, come on, son. That means somebody's trying to buy some shampoo or something like that, or some, apricot castor oil or something like that. You know what I mean? I would create a piece of content like that. It was like 7 reasons your beard is itching and how to get rid of it in the next 7 days. Piece of content all day long. I create that on social media or something like that. The only people going to watch these videos are people who have what? Because I'm not making any video. I'm not trying to do dance videos. These aren't dance challenges. Every piece of content that I create, whether it is on YouTube or whether it is on TikTok or whether it is on Instagram, I am only creating content about beards. The only people watching my content are people who are interested in growing, shaving, getting rid of beard debt. These are the only people watching this video. So what are my chances of making a bunch of money as an affiliate for people who want to buy beard stuff? By the way, I gave you an Easter egg and I gave you $1 million worth of game. Notice that I did not go to anything about beard. I went directly to the questions because people who are asking questions have a problem. They're trying to get that problem solved, and they are willing to give you some money if you can point them in the direction to get that problem solved. It's called affiliate marketing. Got a whole ebook about it. Do you think that this is interesting to you? Do you think that you should buy it when I tell you $100,000 from your house with a cell phone and any computer that connects to the internet? This is low level hanging fruit right here. This ain't nothing. That information I gave you right there that's nothing. Wait till I create my course. You'll see. All right, let me get what else we got. That was crazy. Somebody said, yo, question. What site is that? I don't mind giving it to you. You think I will hide that from you? I don't. Ahrefs. You can go here to pricing. $99 a month, $199, $399, or if you have an enterprise account like me, it's $1,000 a month. These are monthly, okay? If you want to pay annually, it goes down. You pay $990 up front, or $1,900 up front, or $4,000 up front, or $10,000 up front, and you get a discount. But this information is potent. Do you think that they're charging you that because it's not? See, this is why I gotta laugh at people when I tell them that I have an ebook and the ebook is $15 or my crypto ebook is $10. It is the information inside of them damn books that help you make $100,000. And do you think that people like me are paying $10,000 or $4,000 a year for stuff like that? It's because we understand. Don't ever talk to me and tell me that my books are too expensive. You don't understand how entrepreneurship works. That is extremely, extremely cheap to get information like this. And I gave you this for free. You could have put that shit in the ebook. Yeah, I'm trying to expand your mindset. I'm trying to expand your mindset and let you know that digital marketing, digital assets, crypto, anything that you putting digital in front of it or inside of it is going to make you some serious money. Digital marketing, digital assets, whatever else you want to talk about, man. I'm just breaking it down for y'all so y'all can understand it. Y'all know what the deal is, right? Hey, is this information valuable? Y'all let me know, and y'all let me know down here. Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Is this information dope or not? Is this valuable information? If you want to extend it and grab my personal ebooks that I wrote, there's the link. Power of Pub. MasterClass.com. If this information is valuable to you, go get the rest of the information. Go get the information in this crypto book. Go get the information in this book right here, 7 Proven Steps to 6-Figure Affiliate Marketing. Take advantage of the tools and the resources inside of these books. There's nothing to play around with, okay? Somebody said, how much is your affiliate course? I haven't launched it yet. If you bought my ebooks, you're on my email list. You know what I was doing before? And this is, I made a conscious decision to do this. And I may bring it back, but as an entrepreneur, I was collecting email addresses, and allowing people to get on my email list and just kind of, send them. But I found out that my open rate was going down. I don't like that. Okay? Listen, this is free game. I don't like my open rates going down because I don't bombard my people with a bunch of emails. If you're on my list, if you bought an ebook from me, you probably haven't even got an email from me yet. Because I don't just send out frivolous bullshit emails. If you get an email from me, you better check it. Because it's something serious, okay? I'm not the type of guy that sends you an email every single day. Some of y'all on some people email list, you get an email every single day. Not from me. It's not how I rock. But the emails that I have are buyers. Let me explain it to you. Let me show you something. When I was collecting free email addresses, I was doing 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 emails a day. When you're running something like ConvertKit, I'm paying like $600-700 a month just for my email list, which is worth, easily, a couple $1 million for sure. But when I was sending the email out, because people was on it for free, they would not open the email up because they didn't have nothing invested. So they would ignore my email, and my open rates I was like, what's up with my open rate? That's crazy. But if you spent money with me, whether it's $10, $15, or you bought my combo $25, or you bought my spreadsheets with all of that stuff, and it was $42, whatever, or $62, you have something invested now. And so when I send you an email, you know that when I send you that email, it's probably something to help you. I would much rather have 5,000 buyers than 50,000 free emails on my list. Because those 5,000 emails that are buyers, those are people that are serious. They've already invested in themselves. My conversion ratio is going to be much higher. My open rate is going to be much higher. I'm giving you this information because my email list right now is over 90,000 people. And 76% of them are buyers. For those of you who are in business, think about what I just said. When I create my course and they get an email from me and they know that course is available, the conversions are going to be ridiculous. It's not going to be a bunch of freebies. People saying, oh, I don't know if I like that. Your course is $297, $497, $997. I don't really care about those people. Not like that. I love people in general. But what I'm trying to say to you, those people aren't invested in anything. They're not ready to win. If I create a course and it literally shows you done with you, not DIY, what you're doing with my ebooks, done with you course that shows you how to get to 6 figures, and I'm only charging $500 or $1,000 for the course, who got the short end of the stick? Some of y'all right now, you never made 6 figures and you went to school and you're in debt, $30,000, $40,000 with Sally Mae in your mailbox every month, and you still don't make 6 figures. If you ever made 6 figures, it wasn't consistently, or it was gross and it wasn't net. If I tell you how to make 6 figures from your house, I'm talking about for real, giving you like this, do this, and I'm showing you this is exactly what I did. This is exactly what I do on a daily basis. Here's how I cultivate my relationships. Here's how I run my lives. Here's why I run my lives this way. Here's the things that you, all the stuff on the back. Who getting the short end of the stick? I already know who it is. You don't have to answer that question. And for anybody saying, oh man, this is too expensive, whatever, I'm going to remind them, you paid, Notre Dame or Caltech or Georgia Tech or whatever college or whatever university you went. You paid them tens of thousands of dollars. And no one actually showed you how to get really ahead. What they did is they gave you a piece of paper and threw you out there and told you, oh, by the way, now that you have this piece of paper, you still got to go out here and try to compete with the world. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get the position or any of the what you wanted to actually be successful in. That's not guaranteed. But if I show you how to take your intellectual property and put you inside of a niche where you know your stuff, and I show you do this, do this, do this, do this, and do this, and you start converting and you start making a couple $500, $2,000, $3,000 a month immediately, there ain't nothing else for us to talk about. I'm serious, man. This is serious, man. This is so serious, bro. I'm not just putting it out. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, it's right. But I'm very close to it right there. I'm very close to it. Getting this, everything is done. It's almost done. Woo! I don't even hype it up because I don't like to try to pre-sell people and stuff like that. All right, let's get back to some more stuff. I made it from racing. It wasn't on mine. Somebody said I made it from racing. It wasn't on mine. I think there's somebody having a conversation in the chat. That's good stuff. Two entrepreneurs maybe talking to each other. Can you set me up with a payment plan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a payment plan. That's part of having a dope funnel, by the way. Having a payment plan. Yeah. Somebody says, show me your ebook website. The link is up in the bio, in my profile. But if you just need it, you need to screenshot it real quick. You could do it. There you go. Powerofpub.com. Powerofpub.com. And let me show people something. I'm gonna ask permission. I want to ask this audience permission. Some of y'all have seen it, but I want to ask permission to some people that. Can you give me permission to show you something so we can really, really, really have a conversation about it? Do I have permission to just, because I want to make sure that we're having a heart to heart. Let's do it this way. Do it this way. This is crazy right here. Check this out. The receipts on this, let me put this on real quick. You know, some people are out here, they're creating courses and stuff like that, but they don't have no real receipts. And I even know some people that have courses and stuff like that, and I'm like, look at this, man. Y'all have seen this before, okay? Some of y'all. I had to start exactly where y'all are starting from. This is my first $10,000 in commissions. Look at this big award. First 10 G's in commissions. You'll send up here $1,000 commission, $10,000 commission, $100,000 commission. This is the second one right here. Calvin Hill earning $100,000 in commission. This one came with a ring. It came with a 6-figure ring with 5 diamonds in it. Like, bro, you made 100. Like, you made 100 G's from your house, sitting at your desk with a computer and a cell phone. And so they gave me the ring and stuff like that, 6-figure. But there's the crazy thing about that, because we're keeping it real. Y'all gave permission. If you click on these commissions, here's what's crazy, man. Do you understand that a lot of people won't even reach this in their lifetime? I don't think people understand it. The average person, right? The average person makes about $40,000 a year. Watch this. 745,997 divided by 40,000. I am 18 years ahead of the average person working for someone annually. Listen, because most people don't even think about it. If the average person makes about $40,000 a year, this is how wealth is. People who are accumulating wealth, you're not going to be able to stop them. I am 18 years ahead of the average individual trying to make it. Think about what I just said. Let that sit for a second. Let that sit for a second. That is 18 years ahead of the average person. So if somebody like me did that, do you think it was luck? It wasn't. Do you think that I've acquired a new skill set, some information that I can share with someone else who is doing 40 grand a year? Do you think that I can share something with them to get them away? At the very least, help them double. They may not even make 100 grand a year, but what if I can help them just double what they are earning right now? Do you think I have enough information to help them do that? Yeah, it's insane. Look, y'all, look. We're talking about permission. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Look. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Right? Where my OGs at? My OGs are about to lose it right now. My OG's about to lose it right now. If you've been with me long enough. You remember me, OGs, showing you this Stripe account back in the day when I was talking about my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I said, I started the simple driver, turned it to 300,000. And I did a course or something like that. And I made this 39 grand. You remember that? And do you remember I said, I'm not going to show people this because this would scare some people. If I never showed these ones, right? Let's see what this switching accounts. Let's see what this one has in it, right? Calvin, that's not a whole lot. I know. Pay attention. I'm switching accounts again. Yeah. If you look at the months on here, that's $77,000 a month. $73,000 a month. That these months are $60,000 and $70,000 months. This just started. No, I don't think people. The average person makes $40,000 a year. These are $70,000 months. Do you think I have something up here that I can share to help you get to financial freedom? We're not even talking about crypto. Some of y'all see my crypto portfolio. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about entrepreneurship. Right? It's gonna be insane. I'm gonna have so much fun. Because you're gonna really get an opportunity to see me in my element for real. Let me say this to y'all, because some of y'all won't believe it. Y'all gonna be like, okay, that's cap, right? When I say this, you're gonna be like, okay, that's cap. Do you know that I'm uncomfortable and I still have jitters and I'm a little bit, shy when we talk about crypto? It's not my element. Listen, when we discuss crypto, it still makes me nervous. Crypto is it's not native to me. It's not my element. But you get me to talking about entrepreneurship, you will see, that's when you're going to see me shine. That's when you see me shine. Some of y'all been on my lives. When I talk about entrepreneurship, that's when I go. Oh, that's my bag. Some of y'all like, that's cap, bro. I seen you talk about crypto. Like, you really know your stuff. No, what you know is I used my intellectual property, turned it into a digital asset. That afforded me to be able to have a bunch of time freedom. And I took that time freedom and I allocated it to learning crypto. I learned a new I learned a new skill set. Now, this is free game. This is $1 million worth of game. It is for free. I'm coaching and consulting right now, and I can put people on a Zoom call, and because this right here, this is part of coaching and consulting people, the motivation part of it, so they can get their mindset right. The only reason that you see me flowing like the way I do with crypto, and the reason I don't have a problem talking about it every single day, 2-3 hours a day, is I am solidifying and I am ironing it out what I've been afraid of. I learned a new skill, and I have to make sure that I understand it and know it. So that when I walk into a room of other people who know how to do crypto, I'm not the guy saying, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Not me. I have to research it every single day. I have to listen to the podcast. I have to get out here and understand what I'm doing when it comes to trading view. I have to practice doing a couple different trades. I have to really be a macro investor, put my money out there. Y'all know I've lost some money and stuff, but I have to do all of that because it's a new skill that I'm teaching myself. One that is going to make me millions of more dollars. It's just another skill. I understand. I know how to do YouTube. I know how to do TikTok. I have 1.3 million followers on this account. So that was a new skill that I had to teach myself. In January of 2021, I had never been on TikTok. What's the best way that you can do it? I got to make 3 to 5 videos every single day until you master it. Go and look at all the TikTok videos I have on this channel. It's ridiculous. I was not very good. I had to put 3 to 5 videos out every single day until I got good at it. That's where the 1.3 million followers came from. But guess what? I learned a new skill. I learned how to edit better. I learned how to do different stuff. Come on, man. And once I was done with that skill, I was like, okay, great. What else we got here? Oh, they got a live feature? Let me go live. Butterflies all in my stomach. I never been live before or whatever. I know how to do content where I create it and edit it on Final Cut and then put it up for people to watch. But actually go live where people asking me questions and I can fumble up and mess around and mess up or cough or sneeze a booger in my nose or whatever. Oh my God. Well, how can you get over that? Go live every single day for the most part. Be on the live 2-3 hours a day. You know why I'm doing that? Because when I get ready to go out into the world and get on somebody's stage and do a TED Talk or something like that, this is child's play. Shit, are y'all kidding me? I was on live on TikTok for 2-3 hours a day for 2 years. This shit don't scare me at all. Let's get it. I'm training myself. It's the motivation. This is the type of stuff that y'all need to hear. This right here is why people do masterminds. This is why people say, listen, I'll pay you to sit because I need this the type of stuff that people need. The courses, the mastermind, that's why people buy it, yo. You can find anybody out here to just spit something for you, but do they really know what they know? Do they really have the receipts? Can they really move you? People are not going to pay you based off of what you think you're worth. They'll pay you based off of what they think they're worth. I feel like me investing this in you is going to make me what I invested 10 or 20 or 30 times more money. I could give a damn about what you saying you think you're worth. Can you get me from point A to point B? And preferably in the least amount of steps. If you can do that, the price is irrelevant. I'm helping some people on this live right now that's running their own coaching and consulting business right now. I'm giving you free game. Some of y'all got your own courses right now. I'm giving you free game. Some of y'all right now getting your ebook together right now. I'm giving you free game. This is how you do it. And newsflash, you give away some of your best stuff for free because that creates authority. It creates trust. It creates a reciprocity magnet. You understand what I'm saying to you? Likability, social networks out here. It creates the bandwagon stage. It creates scarcity. It creates pandemonium. So when you release your stuff, you're not out here trying to pay Facebook $2,000, $5,000 advertising budget. You got an email list. You have an avid fan base, an avid base of entrepreneurs ready to rock with you. Bro, you've been showing me for 6 months you know how to get down. I feel like I actually owe you something. And when you come out with it, I got to get it just to give you some of your money back. I made so much money from your free stuff. It's all facts when I'm speaking to you. It's all facts. You got to give away. And some of y'all like, man, Kevin, if I give my best information away, though, if I give my best information away, then nobody's going to want to buy my paid stuff or whatever. Listen, if you think that you're giving away your best information, you don't know enough. You need to get back to the drawing board. If you think that you going live and doing what you're doing is giving away all of your best information and you got nothing else to give, then you don't know enough. Then you need to go back to the board. Maybe you need to get in a mastermind. Maybe you need to get in somebody's course. You don't know enough. People could never say it. Man, I go live almost every day for 2-3 hours a day and I'm never stumped. I get the questions. Crypto, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, entrepreneurship. People be coming at me, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. You can't stump me, man. I'm in my element. I'm doing this. Y'all got to get in your bag. Get in your element, man. Practice. Be in the mirror. Talk on your way to work. On your way to work. You might be listening to a podcast, somebody answer a question, you answer the question in the car. See if the person who hosting it, see if they say the same answer you say. That's what I be doing. Calvin, you talk to yourself? Yes. I don't answer myself. It's two different things. Let me run it back to you. Calvin, you talk to yourself? Yes. I don't answer myself. That's a whole different thing right there. You ask yourself, okay, you answer the we got to get you evaluated, okay? Slow down with that one. But if I'm listening to a podcast or I'm watching a YouTube video or I'm watching something on CNBC or something like that, and I'm listening, I'm watching, and somebody asks a question, I'll answer the question. I'll answer it out loud. I need to hear myself say it, and I need to see how I deliver it and how I can. I answer it out loud, and I'll be like, there it is. There it is. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. This is free game, boy. This is all right, man. I held y'all long enough. Listen. Yeah, we're going to get it popping, boy. Somebody emailed me today and was like, bro, when is your joint? Is it going to be out like before summer or until the end of the year? Because I'm trying to get my paper right now. It's going to be out before the summertime. It'll be here way before summertime hit. We're in the spring right now. It'll be out here way before summertime. We're going to get it popping too. Somebody's asking about Fed Now. Fed Now, man, is it's already moving. The wheels are spinning on that already. You know, look, 4 days. Check it out, man. I mean, the digital dollar is coming. I don't know if you know that. USA Today 4 days ago. Fed Now makes payments faster, whatever. They've already rolled this out. Okay, Fed Now means the digital dollar is on the way. Okay. They still got a couple things that they're tinkering around with and stuff like that. So, yeah, you're getting ready to get hit with a bunch of numbers, too, over these next couple of days. CPI index, PPI, and something else is like a bunch of important numbers is coming here and you know, over the next couple of days. It's probably why you see Bitcoin, you know, pulling back a little bit right now. You know what I mean? People getting prepared for the CPI index and stuff like in the Fed minutes and stuff like that. Y'all got to be aware of all this stuff. I am. Got to be aware of all of this stuff. Some serious numbers getting ready to roll up out of here in a minute. Couple days. I think tomorrow. What does Fed Now mean for crypto, particularly XRP? Fed Now doesn't mean anything for crypto. Crypto's not going anywhere. And then you said specifically for XRP. Let me tell you how FedNow doesn't mean anything for XRP. Specifically. Yeah, but it is, you know what I'm saying? Ripple is in the court case right now listen, Ripple's in the court case with the SEC. What if they lose the court case? I'm taking it all the way down to some, they lose everything. Ripple loses this court case with the SEC in the United States of America, and it's deemed a security, and you can't buy XRP in the United States of America. This is bad, right? No, you can't buy XRP in the United States right now, and it's still, the 6th largest crypto in the world? See? It's the way that you present the information when you understand it. XRP is not in a court case. Ripple is in a court case. Ripple is the company that owns the technology XRP. XRP and its ledger system, it ain't going nowhere. It's being used overseas already. You can't buy XRP in the United States right now unless you're buying it from Uphold or you're buying it from KuCoin or something like that, which are not U.S. companies. You understand what I'm saying? But you cannot buy it on Coinbase. You cannot buy it on Binance US. Cannot buy it on Crypto.com. It's still the 6th largest crypto in the world with a $26 billion market cap. Nobody really cares. The US cares if XRP, because XRP threatens the technology, the way banking systems moves money and finances from bank to bank. That's the SWIFT protocol. The only reason that the XRP and Ripple is going through this thing is because it threatens the US dollar. The US dollar is still the world reserve currency. It's how people move the money in these centralized banking institutions. And that's done through the SWIFT protocol, which is old and outdated. It takes days to move money from this country to this country. XRP moves it in 4 seconds. That is a major threat. So they got to challenge it. They got to be like, whoa, try to slow it down. But the rest of the world is like, we don't really care what y'all doing in the US. We using this technology. Who cares? $26 billion market cap is what XRP has. It's the 6th largest crypto in the world. For whatever reason, if Ripple wins that court case, XRP is going to explode to the upside because it is going to get relisted on Coinbase. It's going to get relisted on Binance US. It's going to get relisted on Crypto.com. This thing is going to go it's going to skyrocket. It is one of the most resilient projects on the blockchain. XRP has been around since 2014. That means it is surviving its 3rd bear market. The bear market of 2014, the bear market of 2018, the bear market of 2022. XRP is still number 6. Think about what I just said. If you don't own any XRP, I can't tell you, listen, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I think it's important. I think you should have a little bit of that in your crypto bag. That one, for sure. Yeah. It's serious. It has a ledger system that is going to be used. It is going to be used in interoperability, which is going to, look this word up. Okay, don't go to Webster. Go to ChatGPT and say, hey, what is interoperability with crypto, ChatGPT? Let ChatGPT tell you what that is. XRP is going to be part of that interoperability. These cryptos and these blockchains and these financial institutions, they have to work together for this new technology. Crypto is a technology. They have to work with it. They have to. It's ISO 20022 compliant, which is a financial messaging scheme that has to be used by all financial institutions. That one is compliant, XRP, along with XLM, right? Along with Quant, along with Internet of Things, that means IOTA, along with Algorand and HBAR. Bro, how do you know all this information? Because I do this for real. I'm not playing games with this information. I'm not. You got to know it. And you got to be able to reel it off in a way that people can understand it as if they was 10 years old. I don't want to say 5 years old because 5-year-old ain't going to do nothing with it. 10-year-olds now, they'll do a little something with it. Okay? So you got to explain it to people like they're 10, or 15. There's some 15-year-olds that be on my live. They are setting themselves up to be millionaires. I get emails from them a lot. They're in high school. They've sat their parents down and told them, you got to sit down on this live because I need to do something with my allowance. And it ain't gonna be going out here and buying Jordans and going out here and trying to front like I got money buying Louis Vuitton belts. We need to sit down together as a family and listen to this guy. I get the emails all the time. These 15-year-olds gonna be millionaires by the time they turn 21. Facts. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Look, I got family. Let me show y'all this. I got family members, man, that are 13 years old, and I'm getting text messages like this. I can't make this stuff up. Look at it. What today is? This was Monday. Look at this. Hey Calvin, it's Mari. When you get a chance, can you teach me how to invest my money to get more money? Wow. That was a very mature question, Kamari. I'm impressed with your initiative. Let's hop on a quick call tomorrow so I can understand your goals and time frame. Good job. Your parents have raised you well. This is a 13-year-old. I'm getting text messages in my family from 13-year-olds. Hey, I'm not lipstick and get my fingernails done and all that bullshit. Nah. Show me how to take my money and make more money. 13. What we're doing in my family, in my inner circle, we plan for keeps. We plan for keeps. Oh, this is about to be ignorant. As with me, Grandpa Calvin, okay, OG Unc Calvin or OG Cuz Calvin. Oh man, I'm gonna be sitting at the family reunion and stuff like that. Be like, look at him out there. Yeah, man. I don't know, what is that? An Aventador? It's loud, ain't it? Yeah, I started buying me a couple electric cars now, or whatever. But that got to be at least an Aventador. You see how he pulled up with the door with the. It's coming. These young kids gonna be flexing. Oh, woo! That thing loud, boy. They gonna be balling, boy. I'm with it. I'm with all the shenanigans. I am. I'm with all the shenanigans. Calvin, what's a good prediction for BTC and ETH February 2024 before the halving? Making those type of price predictions can always come and bite you in the butt, but I think in 2024 we're going to be approaching that all-time high. Bitcoin is. With Ethereum, who knows? Who knows? You got the Shanghai upgrade coming. You know what I'm saying? ETH is now deflationary because it went from proof of work to proof of stake. So ETH is a little bit of a harder call for 2024. But with Bitcoin, I think we're going to be around somewhere around a $50,000, $60,000 Bitcoin in 2024. Right? Remember, the Bitcoin halving is 2024. So then after that, man, it's who knows from there? 100, 150, 250, who knows? Who knows? But for 2024, you can be probably expecting around about a $50,000, $60,000 Bitcoin. Talk about the next somebody said talk about the next COVID lockdown. Haven't even heard anything about it because I don't give a lot of attention to that. So haven't heard anything about it. That's maybe something you can go check and peek into real quick. You know what I'm talking about? The old folks that be looking out the window. So maybe I'll give it one of those, a little once over. I ain't heard nothing about it. What a headache! I can't even get the spreadsheet. Somebody said, "What a headache! I can't get the spreadsheet." Why not? If you have a computer and internet, you can get the spreadsheets. Okay. If you go here, powerofpublish.co, you can use a debit, credit card, or even PayPal to grab my spreadsheets. My spreadsheets are here. Debit, credit, or even PayPal, you can get them right here with this link right here, powerofpublish.co. So, unless you don't have an internet access and some type of computer or smartphone, that's the way that you can't get those. All right. Talk about I just answered that question. Somebody said you can tell he that unk already. I am that unk. I get these text messages and stuff like that all the time, man. You can buy XRP on Uphold or KuCoin. Yeah, that's where I grab mine. I mostly use KuCoin for my plays like that. Calvin, what's a good I answered that question. Okay, cool, man. These is we're coming out right now. I was playing the GameCube when I was 13. That's crazy. Yeah, these 13 years is crazy. All right, y'all. It's 1:09. I'm gonna get out y'all here. I hope you enjoyed this live, man. And we transferred over from my backup account today because, you know, as a coach and consultant over there, you know what I'm saying, I got tossed out the game. I got tossed out the game on that one. So, you know, we'll see when I'm back. I think I'm back. No, I'm not. They still got me suspended or whatever. Who knows how long they gonna do that, but yeah, man, TikTok be wilding out. All right, so this is how I end all my lives, man. I love everybody, man. I love you all, man. You're all beautiful people. Y'all kings, kings and queens. I'm tired now, ain't it? Kings and kings. Y'all kings and queens, and I love you. There's nothing you can do.